Manifestation is nuts. I manifested this without affirmations, without visualization, without forcing myself to believe. Scientifically, this should have taken months. And within 2 weeks after I decided 2 weeks later, I am seeing the results that I've been waiting to see since 2023. We're in 2026 now, and I manifested a physical change that has been bothering me for years now. But when I'm talking about physical change, but I want you to understand that you can apply this to anything. With manifestation, once you decide, take away all the limiting beliefs, and once you decide what you want, the universe is going to get to work. And I'm going to tell you something so crazy. If you're new here, I am Amber, aka The Love Gal, with lawofattractionblueprint.com and youtube.com/The Love Gal. And I talk about all of my manifestation experiences and techniques and routines that I do to manifest different things. If you are into manifestation and you would like to learn more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to get notified about when I drop new content, because my next video may be the one that you need to see. All of my manifestation tools are for instant download. You can go to lawofattractionblueprint.com or click the link below in my description box. Now, so I don't share a lot of personal information on this channel. To be honest, I don't share a lot of personal information on the internet, period. But I have a skin condition called tinea versicolor. I also go through hormonal changes, and at my big old age, I still deal with acne. And since 2023, I have had these huge dark circles on my cheeks. And I've also dealt with hyperpigmentation from acne scarring. And no matter what I have done, nothing has worked. I've tried all kind of different things. But it wasn't until a couple weeks ago that I decided, I said, I'm going to manifest that my face is going to be clear within 1 month. Now, if you're not familiar with what tinea versicolor is, it's basically yeast overgrowth on the skin. Why is that a thing? I have no idea, but here we are. And I was just one of the lucky ones to have it. Now, I don't have it everywhere, but tinea versicolor, it either creates really light spots or really dark spots. My face, I have the hugest dark spots on my cheeks. And like I said earlier, no matter what I did, nothing worked. Like I said, a couple weeks ago, I decided that my face was going to clear up within 1 month. And here we are, 2 weeks into my manifestation. And it's almost gone, guys. It's almost gone. So what happened? What did I do? And how can you guys apply this to anything that you want to manifest? Okay, first, like I said, I said within a month, I want my face clear. Bada bing, bada boom, right? But I took out one of my scripting worksheet packets about physical changes to the appearance. And I sat down one night and I just filled it out. You know, I'm just going through the motions, answering the prompts of what I wanted to change about my physical appearance. Now, I have over 27 subjects. Creating one just for physical appearance, and that alone would be wild. But that is one of the subjects I have. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to script about it. I'm going to write about it. And this is going to be my declaration of me claiming my face is going to be clear within a month. So I did that, right? Y'all, I kid you not. I didn't go Googling solutions for this problem. So I'm on TikTok, and this streamer, he was like, I use the brand La Roche-Posay. If I'm saying that wrong, my deepest apologies. And I was like, well, his face is clear. Let me go on my grocery store app and see what they have in stock for that. Mind you, I'm dealing with the skin condition for discoloration, and I have enlarged pores. So my face is just going through it at my big old age, right? So I ended up finding a kit that they had for acne. And I was like, okay. I had the cleanser, the toner, the moisturizer. I said, okay, bet. I'll try it. It's about $44, right? So I got the kit. Within a week, I will say my pores started to close, but that's not my main problem. My main problem that was bothering me since 2023 is this discoloration. I'm a pretty girl, so I should be able to walk around without this discoloration on my face. Some lashes, some lip gloss, and that'll be it, right? So I got the kid to change up my routine. So now this discoloration, like I said, I'm not going and searching for anything because the universe is going to provide the answers that I need. So one night I'm scrolling on Threads. So I'm just scrolling or whatever, and I see an ad by this doctor. It's like a company that actually gives out facial medication based on you and your problems. So you have to take a picture and all that. And I was like, well, I clicked on it. It said, oh, you'll get results. Well, they all say you'll get results, right? Long story short, I did the free trial. You just have to pay for the shipping. And same day, I tried it. Like, okay, going through the motions. Here we are 2 weeks later, and I would say I am halfway there to clear skin. And I'm going to do a video on my personal channel that'll go into detail about everything as far as skincare, but you're not here for that. But my original manifestation, I said, I want clear skin within 1 month. I've been going through this since 2023, and it wasn't until I started manifesting a clear face. Like I said, I took out my packet for physical appearance, and I got to scripting. I didn't go back and forth on, is the timeline realistic? I didn't say, but doctors say this, or my friends or family, it took this long for them. No, I said I want it within 1 month. And then the universe showed me the products that I needed to use without me taking a deep dive and doing much about it. Like I said, the first part, clearing up the actual acne and my pores, came from me scrolling TikTok. It wasn't even an ad for skincare or anything like that. It was a dude, and he was just mentioning washing his face. So I decided to look at the brand, and I decided to, give it a try. Switch it up, because obviously what I was doing wasn't no longer working. After you turn 30, things just start changing, child. And then I started seeing ads for hyperpigmentation. I've seen multiple of them, but it was something about this one. I said, I'm going to try this one. And it actually worked. It's working. I'm going to do a face reveal when everything is 100%. But when it comes to manifestation, decide. It doesn't matter if it sounds realistic. It doesn't matter what previous trials have shown you. None of that matters. None of it matters. Like I said, I've been struggling with this for years. But I am Amber with lawofattractionblueprint.com, and all of my manifestation tools are linked in my description box below. If you are in a country outside of the United States, Canada, Australia, Japan, the United Kingdom, Republic of Ireland, France, or Spain, if you do not reside in one of those countries and you would like to download some of my manifestation tools, please use the PayPal option. Even if you do not have a PayPal account, all you have to do is click the PayPal option. It will load, and you will scroll down to the debit card or credit card option, and then you can process it that way. If you are within one of those countries that I listed, you can use the form that's on the website. 100% secure. It is processed by Square. I do not see your information, and I do not want to see your information. Okay? I love you guys. I thank you guys. And until next time.